Hey, guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. Today we delve into a Sega classic, one of those that promised us swords, dragons, and magic shots as if they were ingredients for a salad of pure nostalgia. I'm talking about Golden Axe. And trust me, if you think there are games today that only require 2 buttons, well, wait until you see how Sega made the most of them in '89. Get ready because I will spare no expense on this pixel epic. So, let's start from the beginning. Golden Axe is a home version of the popular Sega arcade. It's a scrolling beat-em-up, where you can choose between 3 heroes, or should I say 3 Arnold Schwarzenegger lookalikes, since they all seem to have attended the same gym as him. There's Axe Battler, who despite his name uses a sword. Yeah, they've got it all figured out, guys. Then there's Tyrus Flare, the Amazon sorceress with shorts like her lines of dialogue, and finally Julius Thunderhead, the dwarf with the axe who has to compensate for something else, I assume.
The gameplay is essential, so to speak, with 2 buttons, one for attacking and one for jumping. For those curious about the combo system, well, there isn't one. But you can do a sort of roll to take down enemies, which still requires superhuman reflexes, given that the timing is a bit, how to say, fluctuating. Now, let's talk about the special shot. Each character has devastating magic that, well, you might think is awesome. But be careful, using up your entire magic bar in one shot is like throwing a grenade at a single enemy, only to regret it immediately afterwards. Yes, the magic is visually impressive, in a way that Sega did well. The fire and lightning look like something straight out of an '80s special effects parade. Manual defects. There is no shortage of defects. First of all, the speed of the characters. Imagine running on a beach with your feet immersed in molasses. The pace is so slow that you might end up thinking you missed the highway exit, even though you're still fighting the first group of enemies. And the enemies? Oh, they love to crowd around you with the grace of a traffic jam. Often, attacking is equivalent to waving your arms and hoping that at least one shot hits.
Also, let's talk about hitboxes. They look like they were designed by a blindfolded guy. Sometimes you hit from a distance, other times you get so close that you find yourself practically hugging the enemy and, nothing, you miss. It's as if the programmers said, let's make them suffer a little, it'll be fun. Now, let's give credit where credit is due. The graphics are decent, and the sprites have a certain retro charm. Every blow delivered, every magical spear thrown is accompanied by sound effects that resemble a refrigerator about to explode. Of course, it's a Genesis classic, with those metallic sounds that seem to come from a pot factory. However, the music has its epic side, even if it is repeated so much that you will end up humming it in your nightmares. Remember the mounts? Oh yes, you can ride dragons and other creatures. It seemed like the most epic thing in the world, until you realize that controlling these things is similar to driving a car without steering. They jump when you want to attack when you want to turn, and leave you as soon as you touch something. In short, riding these beasts is more frustrating than heroic.
And the bosses? Let's say that they are not exactly criminal minds. The most common boss attack is to walk towards you with the elegance of a tired elephant. If nothing else, their presence tests your patience, and your fingers. After all, patience makes the warrior, right? Now, I don't want to be a video game Grinch. Golden Axe has its charm, especially if you play it with a friend. There's a certain satisfaction in making those enemies fly like bottle caps, and the multiplayer makes you forget, almost, how wooden the controls are. With a friend by your side, everything takes on a less serious atmosphere, more dead with laughter. Because, at the end of the day, nostalgia is powerful. Golden Axe takes you back to a time when the pinnacle of realism was choosing the character with the coolest move, and not having controls that respond instantly. We remember the times when this was the pinnacle of living room technology. And Sega served it to us on a silver platter, with a few side defects.
So guys, Golden Axe is one of those games that you either love or hate. And maybe you even get a little angry about it, but you can't help but go back to it. In short, it grabs you for the epic nature and makes you stay for the experience of shared frustration. Let me know in the comments if you too have had sleepless nights, or if just seeing it again today makes your thumb freeze. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you had fun watching this nostalgic and slightly bitter dive. If you liked it, hit that like button, subscribe and get ready for the next episode, because yes, we have other classics to question. See you in the next video.